And what you're looking at is the kitchen of the house that I grew up in from birth to age 32. And it's not easy to do to click on images here on my but we'll do our best. So that was the kitchen. This was the pond for koi fish. I don't know what it is now. New people, new family has lived there for the last 14 years. Maybe they moved out, maybe they didn't. So, and here is the hallway. You just saw the kitchen there, but the kitchen, so if you turn to your right, you will see that this was my father's bedroom. And next to that was originally my bedroom, but I before I moved upstairs to like the attic. I'm not sure what my mom did with it. I think she just put extra stuff in there, like her crocheting, her knitting stuff. And to the right of this is what you're seeing here is the dining room. So I used to have my bedroom here, no door. I had no privacy at all for the first 18 years of my life. Then they allowed me to have the upstairs room for privacy. So I could applaud them for that much, but what does that say, right? Um, just privacy doesn't mean much. This is the living room, and yeah, it's okay. You got the doorway here. This is the old door. They might have changed everything. So they used to have a fireplace. I like fireplaces instead of electric heaters or gas heaters. And here is more of the living room. We have a modern air conditioner there. A little clock. We used to have a giant grandfather clock. I hated that grandfather clock like hell. I hated it so much. Um, and here's outside. If you go outside the house, this room, this building here was where I slept from age 18 to 32. Didn't have much of a life. We used to have dogs. So over here to the right with this little, my dad used to do welding work. So he would weld metal sheets together, metal grates together. Like this is grating you put over something. And this was the other koi pond. And I do believe, yeah, that's it. So that's what my old house looked like across the street from Calvary Cemetery in Los Angeles, in East Los Angeles. Here is me at birth. I think this is me from birth to 1 years old. Um, Not a great picture. You can't see me very clearly. But there I am there. Very blurry, but these are old photographs. What do you expect them to be? Here is me. I think I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and I'm trying to determine. I think it was after 2000. So I think I had turned 30. I was 30 for a little bit. So I didn't look too, I think this was like the best photogenic picture of me. Okay. I went to acting classes, and then the next year I would be in Vampire Masquerade. I had published my first, self-published my first book. And let's go a little bit to, that's me. That was the school I went to at 14, 15. I was a different person then. There is me and my brother. Rest in peace to my brother. I was 9. He was 11 years old. Um, Here's me throughout the years. Throughout the years, I was different. That was me in grade school from first grade to second kindergarten, all the way to like the third or fourth grade. And here is me in the mid to late 2000s. So before the one you just saw, but and then driver's licenses and stuff. So I won't show you too much of that, but it's an old address anyway. But I had Metro cards and everything. So I think I have an old video too. Oh, that was me back then. I was a little bit different. So yeah, I had different videos. All right, so that's all I wanted to show you about that. And let me zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to show you the house for the last time. Now, I call this, the title of this is called Marian Lemus. Now, why is it Marian Lemus and not Last Day in the House or whatever? Well, I got a few days left until Thursday, okay? And Marian Lemus was the person that lived here before me. I will call this house Marian Lemus, but in this video, but it was really the person who lived and died at an old age. She took really good care of the front yard. I had a tree out there. I had a peach tree. I had a guayaba tree. It's still there, but there was a nice small tree right outside this window, and we had a larger tree. We had a beautiful yard, and my mom and my sister fucked it up. But anyway, that's a whole other topic. This is the living room, as you know it. Fan there. We'll take a look a little. We'll do one last tour around, but yeah, it was just it was a rough experience dealing with shitty neighbors. Here's the kitchen. It is mostly clean because everybody keeps complaining, dogpiling me about the damn kitchen. You ain't going dogpile no more because this is it. This is it, baby. This is last time, okay? Last time. But yeah, um, that's pretty sad. And here we have the. I've been taking out some boxes. I want my family to come in and come out. I don't want them. I don't want to. No questions asked. Just let's get the stuff in there. I promise there'll be no dead bodies, no swastikas, no giant murder weapons, no AK-47s. Just let's get the stuff in the truck and let's get it over. It's done. Okay. But anyway, this is the dining room. Didn't in all this time, I never really had friends over this house, except for one person that was Chris Bergstrom, my taiko teacher. But that was about it. I never had. Oh no! I had a girl over. I did have a girl over back in 2012. I had a date over. That was a long time ago. So I did have a girl over back in 2012, and we got together in there. But that's not a story for this time. But yeah, I mean, I haven't dated anymore after that. Or actually, like the 2017 dates, they came and gone, but nothing happened. This is the second bedroom, but I talked to the real estate agent to make sure we had a sizable condominium room that would have about the same size. Problem is, I'm going to have boxes for storage. Now that's where we went upstairs to the attic. We went upstairs to the attic, and that's where we had a good old time. Just in case you're not sure. If you're not sure, there's the doorway to the attic. Yeah, nothing else. I mean, everything's been taken out of here. It's all been taken out of here, as far as like a lot of the major stuff. In here is the bedroom, and the closets are all empty. I don't know if you ever noticed my closets were always packed full of shit. Now it's empty. It's all empty. It's all gone. Everything is in boxes. I'm going to take some of my initial blue suitcases there that you can see with Luigi's Mansion and some magazines. I'm going to put that into a storage unit that's right underneath my my condominium. And here we have the ceiling and everything. Should I go outside? Yeah, I'll go outside for a moment. Turn on the lights. But there's my classic Spider-Man Venom Carnage poster. That's from Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage was a big old story crossover event that took 12 issues to tell. That's when the 90s was a really weird time. And in here is my old washer and dryer. Don't use it much, but what sane human being would? Yeah, so let me go ahead and get my slippers on. I'm going to be moving some more boxes while I marinate my food. I'm having more pork kebabs because I can do that. What a time. I mean, I didn't think that this was all going to... I thought I was going to stay in this house till I didn't have to worry about a fucking thing. Or I had to do something else. So, let's go ahead and take a look outside. But we'll take one last look outside before we say some final thoughts. 9 minutes in. What are we doing? Or is it 8 minutes? No, it's 9 minutes. 9 minutes in. My vision's getting a little fucked. So outside is the... you can see my lawnmower and everything else. I don't think there's any possums. I used to worry about possums. And you can't see anything, but there is a clear night sky with stars. I don't see the immediate constellation, but I'm assuming the Big Dipper is where I'm looking at. Um, so I have to be careful. People are not like it's being seen. There's still like people with their lights on and shit. I gotta take out my trash. I always take out trash on Sunday nights. Tonight will be no different, but I'm gonna have to use one trash can so that I can just toss the trash and then just move because they're gonna pull. My family wants to pull a big truck in. It's better with movers, honestly. It really is. I mean, you don't really. Family wants to ask like a bunch of questions and not even think about like, hey, we just got to get this done. That's all. Let's just get this done. Let's stop arguing and get things done. Stop trying to control people and be hypocrites about it. But yeah, so there's my. I'll show you the cow skull if you want to see the cow skull. I wonder if the cow skull will be the thumbnail for my video, but that is not Marian Lemus, unless Marian Lemus was a cow. um, and there's the Lego Death Star. I still hear big fireworks, even though it's already like July the 15th. Why is that happening? I don't know. So, yeah, so let's lower the lighting here a bit. So, it is going to be sad. It's going to be sad to say goodbye to all this in a way because, and I didn't miss the shitty neighbors and I didn't miss the people that were rude to me. I had one good landlord neighbor, landlord of his own property. I think he's come back. But I don't miss this. I mean, I do miss it, but I don't miss the atmosphere. Illegal fireworks, ice cream trucks, alarms, people being assholes, thugs fighting out in the street, gunfire. The condominium is going to be much quieter. I will miss living in this house, though. Even though I don't miss the neighbors, I will miss, or the atmosphere, I will miss living in this house. Because really, I don't have to deal with many people, but it's a lot of work to maintain it. But things are different. Things are supposed to be better, but we'll see. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Here I am, and I have come a long way. Yes, I'm partially naked, but it's summertime. I have come a long way from 2010. Um, I made a lot of mistakes, but I want you all to know that everything I did from 2010, whether it was working on my book, going to college, trying to figure out if I was supposed to go to college or be a teacher, to being a YouTuber. I think that I'm a YouTuber not because it's easy, but because it was hard. And I learned how to develop my social skills. Now, I don't know if any drama is going to come about between me and my family on Thursday, hypothetically to the point where I just storm out, take my stuff, and go to Hawaii or go somewhere else. I don't want to be found. I don't want to be told what to do. I think that I suffered enough. I think after all the physical abuse, verbal abuse, all that nonsense, I think that I'm entitled to have a little bit of a nice life. So whether I'm in the new condominium or I'm somewhere else, I want you all to know that I love you all a lot. This is the last video. I am going to post something for Amaya Miller's birthday. I have to. Her birthday's on Tuesday. But this is the last video for YouTube until after Thursday. If all goes right, Thursday will be the day that we keep on going. Okay. I don't think the Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming out to theaters. I think it's going to be like going out to one theater. It's some BS. That's nonsense. I wanted to have a theater experience, but I guess not. But I'm going to settle into my new life. There's a burger place near the condos. There's a whole bunch of things. If it's difficult, I can always go to Ralph's. I can always go to other places. I'm still going to keep my mailbox so you can send me mail because it's my mailbox and I can do that. So thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in these past 8 years. From my storytelling to stunt double takes to the art, McQueen, and then doing all this content. It really means a lot. And I love you. Thank you. And I'll see you real soon.